Why your company is quietly bleeding money. The trap of poor inventory management. Few issues drain businesses as silently and persistently as poor inventory management. On the surface, full shelves and busy warehouses can look like a sign of health. In reality, they may be concealing some of the most damaging inefficiencies in your entire supply chain. Excess inventory ties up capital that could otherwise be used to invest in growth, innovation, or debt reduction. Every pallet sitting idle in storage is money frozen in time, slowly losing value. This is particularly severe in industries dealing with perishables or fast-moving technologies, where goods expire or become obsolete before they are ever sold. But even in more stable sectors, the carrying costs, warehousing, insurance, depreciation, and opportunity costs slowly chip away at margins. At the other end of the spectrum lies understocking. When firms underestimate demand, production lines stall, customers face delays, and emergency shipments become a costly necessity. Clients rarely forgive repeated shortages. Once a reputation for unreliability takes hold, competitors waiting in the wings step in to fill the void. The underlying cause of both overstocking and understocking is often the same: outdated forecasting and weak visibility across the chain. Many businesses still rely on static spreadsheets, gut feeling, or seasonal assumptions rather than live data. The problem is compounded when procurement, warehousing, and sales work with separate systems that do not communicate. The consequences of neglecting inventory discipline are serious. Over time, excess stock clogs facilities, forcing companies into expensive storage solutions. Cash flow shrinks, leaving management unable to fund critical projects. Meanwhile, shortages push clients elsewhere and generate costly firefighting behavior, expedited freight, last-minute supplier contracts, and rushed overtime shifts. This cycle creates a vicious loop where inefficiency begets more inefficiency. So what should firms do? First, implement demand forecasting tools that draw on real-time sales, market trends, and supplier performance. Forecasts should be continuously updated, not treated as fixed numbers. Second, introduce safety stock, but size it realistically. A buffer is essential, but a bloated buffer is simply disguised waste. Third, build supplier relationships that emphasize flexibility. Long-term contracts with agile terms can allow firms to adjust order volumes quickly without destabilizing the chain. Culturally, leadership must view inventory as a strategic lever rather than a passive outcome. Regular reviews, cross-departmental communication, and KPIs linked not just to stock levels but to capital efficiency help to instill the right mindset. In short, inventory is not merely about having enough. It is about achieving a delicate equilibrium where capital is free to support growth while availability remains robust. Ignore this balance, and your warehouses become graveyards of missed opportunity. Master it, and you gain both financial resilience and customer loyalty. If your company struggles with inventory discipline or hidden costs in stock management, contact Kaleidoscope International. We help firms turn inventory from a liability into a strategic asset.